Hello, I'm Kenya with On Track Career Academy, and I have one of my brothers here, amazing brothers, that come through this school with me. And when I tell y'all this guy is a powerhouse, baby, he has a full on testimony. It's my friend Gus. What's up?
Hello, how you doing? I'm Gus, Gus Hopkins. Um, I'm from the south side of Fort Worth,
Fort Worth.
as people would say. Uh, I came to the school after doing, 13 years and 9 months in federal prison and a 5 year stint before that. So basically about 18 and a half years.
Man, that was a long time.
Yeah, for real.
Wow.
It was. I think I went for the 5 years, got out, and then caught the federal charge and did that. So
So it was back to back.
back
Like
to
you,
back, yeah,
wow.
back to
So
back. I
they
probably
say it
was
was
out
like
4 months before I
Wow.
caught the 20 in the feds.
Wow.
Yeah, but while I was down there, I was thinking about something that could help me change my life. They had truck driving school in there too, but I couldn't take it because I had never ever had a driver license in my life. In my life, I never had a driver license.
Wow.
So, I always was an outlaw basically, but
Hmm.
finally when I got out, I got my driver license, got me a job, and I just said I had to do something different. So I got introduced to Miss Mobley,
Not the
and
Miss Mobley.
and
Not the
she
Miss.
and she got me in school, and I finished, and soon after that, I just pursued a career in truck driving. So at first I really didn't understand my purpose. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Hmm.
But as I started getting conscious of my purpose, I kind of started seeking out people who was already conscious of theirs, and Miss Kenya was one of the people who I sought out, and we had a real close relationship, and she my big sister and I'm a little brother, and she's always looked out for me. So you know, here I am today.
Till we die. Always. When you walk through that door, I told you what we for
Yeah, we
life.
ain't quitting.
Yeah,
Ain't
we
no quitting.
ain't no quitting when you walk through this door.
Ain't
I
no
straight up
quitting.
told you. So now I want to go back to that because you did quit on me. Talk
Yeah, it
about
was.
that.
It got hectic because I was trying to work and come to school, but I had actually. She made me realize that my situation didn't change the obligation that I had to come up in here and do what I needed to do. So that was one of the main things that helped me get back on track. And it's amazing that it's called On Track Trucking. So yeah, I got back on track, man, and I got my CDLs, and right now we in the mix of me trying to get my hazmat.
Yep, we working
Yeah,
on it.
we working on my hazmat right now because I got some ideas, and hopefully they'll flourish from there.
They will. Yeah, you too kind, y'all. He not telling the whole story. Let me tell you. When he quit on me, I called him. I said, "Oh, this what we doing? Are we quitting? Are we a quitter? This what we doing? Oh,
Yeah,
big sis, I got man. Nobody want to hear that mess. Come on back to school. I got you.
yeah, I
Was that
came
my words?
back.
I
Yeah, that
got
was your
you.
words.
And he
Even when
showed
we
up.
first started,
Yeah.
you said, "Ain't no quitting. I'm gonna take care of y'all." But it just kind of like overwhelmed me because I'm working, I'm trying to do this and do that, and I'm like, man, hold up. And at the
Hold up.
time, kind of like the trucks was kind of limited at first because she had a lot of people, so
Hmm.
she was having to make it work. But I mean, over time, everything came out like it needed to be, and
Yep.
it's coming, it's still rolling.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everything
And
work out.
and as far as like I've referred a few people to the school, and they came, and they all got their CDLs, and they all driving and doing good right now. So I mean, this is really a step up for somebody that's been in the position that I done been in, because I done been at the bottom, all the way at the bottom. Out, just being a street dude or whatever you want to call it. But I mean, this right here, man, I never really, even when I was in the feds and I was thinking about doing truck driving, I never ever thought that I would be a truck driver. You know what I'm saying? It was just something to do at the moment. But now, hey, I'm him.
Yeah, that's right. That he him. And that shirt you have on says it all. It's you changed the narrative.
Yeah, I
Like you
did.
changed the narrative. You really did. And then you got me over here crying
And
because I'm a proud big sister.
I'm still changing the narrative.
Yes.
It's I'm still changing the narrative. It's an everyday struggle.
Yeah.
A lot of times I do a lot of reading and stuff too. Even though I'm free, I still read. So it's like, am I perfect? And that's a lot of times before diving into telling people about myself, I always propose that question so that, the person on the other side, they gonna ask themselves the same thing. So, no, I'm not perfect, but I do believe I'm the perfect person to be studied and understood, you know, and I'm the perfect specimen, like the scientists say. But yeah, I'm not perfect, and I always just say that because people tend to prejudge you, or man, you this, you that, So we get all that out in the front,
Yeah.
right then
Yeah.
and there,
Yeah.
you know. But to me, myself, I'm perfect as I need to be for me, and I'm still moving ahead or forging ahead, I would like to do some mentoring,
Of course, listen, you
you
have the
know.
right brain, the right mindset, and you live the life. Like you're not
Yeah.
out here just capping. Like you
No,
actually
no.
live the life. You actually went from the bricks, what
Yeah.
they call it, the concrete jungle or
Yeah.
whatever it is,
Yeah.
to like a
Well,
truck, and
I prefer to say, like, I really, really, really got it out the mud.
you did. You did.
I
You
got
did.
it out the mud because, man, I was at the bottom, going to prison and, man, sitting down there for them 13 years in the feds. But that really helped me. I mean, it's sad to say, I went to state prison. Out of my whole life, I'm 49 years old. I probably spent, about 24 years of my life
Wow.
in prison, like in increments. Like I had an installment plan with the
Wow.
prison system.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't until I went to the feds that I started to learn more, because I actually took this program called RDAP, a residential drug abuse program.
Okay.
And in the program, I wasn't on no drugs when I got locked up, but you get a year off
Okay.
to get in the program. So I was like, man, I'm gonna try to finagle my way up in this program so I can get this year off, and because I got too much time, I'm trying to get out.
Yeah.
So I got in there, and while I was in there, I started seeing that a lot of people that was in the program already, they really did have problems, mentally. They was really, like, really trying to find themselves. I was trying to find myself too, but I don't think to the extent that they were. So they had a part in the program. It was the criminal addictive behavior
Uh huh.
cycle.
Tell me about that.
And I was like, man, I always wondered why I get out of prison, go back to prison, get out of prison, start back hustling, go back to prison, like over and over and over and over and over. Like it was repetitive, man.
Yes.
So once I got in that program, I started looking. I was like, damn, man, I need to take advantage of this.
Yes.
So they used to give us workbooks and everything. So I was looking at the criminal addictive behavior cycle. And what it is, it's a circle. So in this circle, it's like the first thing that starts to happen is that something happens.
Wow.
Oh, your lights get cut off,
Yeah.
or your car no do. So now, from this right here, you start fantasizing. You start to thinking about, how can I pay my car note?
Wow.
How can I pay my light bill? How can I do this? How can I do that? So from that point, it goes on to basically from the fantasy to now you ready to commit the action.
Wow. That's what everything in life.
Yes. So they say that statistically, I think it was like 90% or something like that of the people that get to the middle of the grid can't turn around.
Oh.
So they go ahead on through the cycle. They commit the crime, and then they start feeling remorse, and then you right back at the front.
Wow.
It's all over again. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting here, I'm like, man, this is real, but these people done studied people like me.
Yeah.
Criminals. And they even got it down to a science.
Wow.
And that's why so many people go in and out of prison, because they don't understand the criminal addictive behavior side.
Wow.
So I started understanding that. So I've always been able to get to that fantasy and turn it around, because they also had a part in the program that said that if my thoughts don't meet my needs over time, then I'm having an incorrect thought process.
Wow.
So that's, I still, man, to this day,
That's deep.
I exercise what I learned in that class. I exercise it, and it helps
It does help
a lot. Man, I'm dead serious. It's real.
It's real. I can go there with you, because both of my parents were addicts. And even though, I've never done drugs, but I've been to NA meetings with them. And the steps, I learned the steps. I learned the serenity prayer. And I applied it to my everyday life. And so I get where you coming from. Like, I really do. But I just want to touch on something you told me. And I always think about it. Even when I want to quit, don't make me cry. I'm a cry baby. Don't make me cry. Remember when I sat down and we talked about, I was like, oh, yeah, this come about because my brother was in prison, and I thought he was going to come here and, change his life around, but he didn't. And you told me, you said, keep going because you changed mine.
Yeah, you did. You really helped me, man, because a lot of times in our situations, we don't have people who, like I said at first, are conscious of their purpose.
Yes.
All the love that I ever had was fake love.
Wow.
But I understand that even the fake love in the moment was real from the people that it was coming from, because that was the only type of love that they knew.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
So,
when you get out, everybody won't say, hey, man, I ain't got no money, but I got this right here.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I ain't got this, but I got this right here. That's me being conscious of my purpose and who I am, being emotionally intelligent now.
Yes.
To where at one point I was never emotionally intelligent. I ran from it, because that's what we was taught to do, run from our emotions as men or young black men growing up in the hood. But when she came to me and she told me about what was going on, it was sincere love. Like, you don't even know me from a hole in the ground, but you see something in me that I don't see in myself. And that's why I speak a whole lot about being conscious of your purpose. See, a lot of times people will say, man, what's your purpose?
They don't know.
And the first thing people start doing is overthinking. Like,
Mm-hmm.
man, I don't be a police, or I don't do this. No. Everybody's purpose in this world, from my perspective, is to save themselves.
Right.
First and
True.
foremost.
True.
That's your purpose. Sacrifice. You got to sacrifice in order to save yourself. And you got to understand that everything that you want is on the other side of being uncomfortable.
Right.
For real.
Yeah.
And I understand that. So every day I get up, that's how I live my life. That's how I carry out my days. I got homeboys and things like that, but I'm not saying that I left them behind, but when you understand that purpose, when you got to sacrifice, you got to do something for yourself, and as I said before, when you become emotionally intelligent, you start loving yourself, it's a whole different love than the fake love that we thought was
Yes.
real in the beginning, so I mean, that's where I'm at with it right now.
Yeah. You touched on a bunch of things when you talk about purpose, because I always share with y'all that
Yeah.
I don't even have a CDL. My purpose here is to you.
Yeah.
That's my purpose. That's why I would set me aside from other truck driving schools. There's 1,000 truck driving schools around here.
Mm-hmm.
But my heart is you. My heart is my
Right.
people. That's my culture. To see you win.
Right.
To have sit downs and conversations, and you tell me, Kenya, I'm working, I got my wife, I got my
Yeah.
kids, and I'm preparing for my grandkids. Like, that's why
Yeah.
I'm here.
Yeah, I had I mean, I don't speak a lot about it, but I was telling my big sister, like, and when I speak about getting it out the mud, that's why I'm saying, like, I'm really stressing this, you know what I'm saying? Because it was a point in my life to where I was out in the streets doing what I was doing. My baby mama was out there doing what she was doing. And we both got locked up. And all my kids got took away from me. Like, literally. I wound up getting a 20, and she was in prison, had a 5-year sentence, and my kids went to foster care. It wasn't nothing I could do. I got 20 years in the feds. And, man, we lost contact, and I ain't never see him again. But being the person that I am, the man that I am, my whole motive, or was one of my motives, was, man, I got to find my kids.
Yes.
And now, we all together.
Whoa.
You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
didn't have this conversation for me to come in here and cry. God dang it,
Yeah,
Gus.
man. But
Wow. Man,
we
God
can
is
say
good.
that.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like, my daughter, she moved her.
I remember you
I
called
told
me.
you she
Yeah.
was living with
Yeah.
me. And,
Yeah.
and
You called me. It
she
was
just
proud
got
dad
married
moment.
and all
Yeah.
that stuff. And yeah, man,
Yeah.
they didn't never forget me. Because I
Wow.
took care of them. I just,
Yeah.
hey, I just did it in the wrong way. But
Yeah.
I know now, and don't do that.
Yes.
But yeah. Yeah, and then I got 2 sons in the military. I got my daughter, then I got my other daughter at the house. So it's like, man,
You did that, brother.
Yeah.
Out the mud,
Yeah.
all the way up.
Yeah,
You
man.
wanted to do it. That
But
you
God
made
was-
the choice. Yeah.
God was the
For
center
sure.
point, man.
Always.
Yeah, he brought it all the way full circle for
Yes.
me, and now I'm at the point I'm at now. I'm just trying to keep on making moves, because I got a late start.
Yeah.
real late. Shit, I'm 49. I'm finna be 50, but
You hear?
I'm still rolling.
Changing the
So,
narrative.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
changing the narrative.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
for
changing
real.
the narrative. Like, and I can't wait to see what you do next because I know it's gonna be
Yeah,
powerful. I know
yeah,
without a doubt the young men that's coming up behind you, you gonna make sure they
yeah,
okay.
man.
Not okay, they gonna be okay. I
Yeah,
know.
this generation right here, they tough.
I know.
They
But
tough.
I get them up in here and I break them down.
Yeah.
I can
But
break them
but
down.
like one of the things that I realized with this generation of kids today is the things that were used to help us change, like back when I was a kid. You can't use that on them no more.
No, they different.
You gotta elevate
Yes.
because they are very challenging.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would say they different.
Yeah,
You
they
know, they
man.
different. Like the way that we were brought up with I'm gonna say for me with the aggressive behavior.
Yeah.
That's nothing for them. They pop right back aggressive with you.
Yeah.
They don't. So now we
Yeah.
have to learn how to gentle parent. So call me. I can help you with the gentle
Yeah.
parenting.
Man.
I'm here for you. You know you can.
Yeah.
You know you always call and text.
Yeah.
And it's been how many years you've been away from school
Man,
from me?
what? Oh man, dang, not 5 years.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
we still
About
keep in the
5 years.
contact. Yeah, we still keep.
Yeah.
Once you walk in that door, I told you we forever family. We
Yeah,
locked
about
in.
5 years.
Yep, we locked in forever.
I think it was like August the 13th of 2020, I want to say.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. That's when you came through here. Yep, sure did. And you did
2020.
it. And here we
Yeah.
are, 5 years later, still
Still
in
rolling.
the truck. He's still rolling. He
Yeah.
have his kids. He have a beautiful family and mentoring and just changing the narrative. And I'm so proud
And it's
of you.
going
Like,
up.
and I love you, like genuinely love
And
you
I love
because
you too.
you know you're the only one that can call me.
I love you too, man. You
Can
be-
call me at 10,
My
11
wife
o'clock
be
at
like,
night, and
"Who
I'm gonna
text?"
answer. Yeah.
Text me.
Your wife said, who
You
texting?
in there
I'm
texting.
texting my sister. But yeah, so there's more to come,
Yeah.
and I can't wait to see it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So let me just ask you real quick on camera, because we about accountability. What's next?
My next venture is I'm gonna get that hazmat.
Okay.
I'm gonna finish my modules. Go ahead and do everything I need to do and get that hazmat, and then we're gonna see where we go from there. Cause I kind of thought about, you can like if you have your own truck or whatever. Pretty much, if you go to a hazmat company, they want you to be in a truck for a year,
Yeah.
and then you can put your own on after. So hopefully that's the move.
God's will. God's will.
Yeah, that's the move
God's
right
will.
there.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. You know I'm here for you, cheering
Yeah.
for you. We in this
Be a
thing together.
millionaire.
Huh?
Be a millionaire.
We billionaire. They say once you make
Yeah.
that first, you can keep on climbing. But
yeah.
there's more to come. We're going to be seeing you more because
Oh, yeah.
this is just surface. There's more layers
Oh
to
man,
Gus.
yeah.
And I really think that he should share his message more. It's time. Like you say, the young generation, they need you. Like, you can't disappear and just let them try to figure it out on their own. That's not what we're here for. We're here for legacy building.
Yeah, 'cause I done got so used to being small, I just kind of,
Nope. Nope, we're not doing that.
and
no
a
more.
lot of people tell me like, man, you need to, even, I got a homeboy, Marvin Duckett. You know Marvin Duckett? But I think he with VIP or the VIP program or something like that.
Okay.
But at one time, he was talking to me about doing it, but I just wasn't ready.
We own it now, baby. We
Yeah.
own it now. So we got it. So you give a shout out to all your homeboys in the feds and everywhere, and you let them know we made it. And you can too.
Yes, yes. We got motion.
We got motion.
We got motion.
All right, y'all take care.